Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chloeana. I go by Chloe sometimes. I love all things beauty, curly hair, makeup, travel, but we're talking about curly hair in this video. These are some mistakes that you're probably doing with your curly hair that are seriously messing your hair up. You're not washing your hair often enough. I know with curly hair, natural hair, you often hear, oh, dirt makes your hair grow faster. The longer you go without washing your hair, the better. That's a lie. That's a lie. Only is it not hygienic, it's simply just not healthy. Your scalp is skin, and when you go a long period without washing it, it gets dirty, the buildup, you can get fungus, you can get different infections, and that will stunt your hair growth because hair grows from the scalp, not just your scalp but your hair. It will get super dry and brittle, which is the opposite of what we want with curly hair. I often see people complain about, oh, wash day takes forever, wash day takes so long, I have to detangle for 3 hours. Yeah, because you wait 3 weeks to do your hair. The more often you do it, the easier it gets, and your hair gets used to being moisturized. I like to think of curly hair and natural hair as a plant, and plants need water, even cacti. Next up, not cleansing properly. I know some years ago there was this whole thing going around, oh, only wash your scalp, only use conditioner on your curly hair, only use conditioner to wash your natural hair because it's dry, shampoo is drying. Lie, lie, lie. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. You will end up in the same boat. You'll end up with dry, brittle hair, and your scalp and hair will be even more dirty if you're only washing your hair with conditioner or not washing the length of your hair. With curly hair, because it's out, it's big, and because you use a lot of product, you really need to bring the shampoo down the length of your hair to get rid of all of that buildup from being outside the curly hair products, especially if you use edge control. Just go ahead and wash it. Just go ahead and wash it. And that also goes for you if you're wearing braids. If you're taking your hair down from braids, do the same thing. There's no exception. Getting curly cuts. I am the biggest curly cut hater. I don't care curly, coily, natural hair. I'm just not a fan of it. I think they all look like mullets. They all end up like mullets. There have been so many horror stories of people getting curly cuts and they end up with the most uneven hair. Their hair breaks off so much because it's choppy. I just think it's a waste of time, and many cosmetologists, like trained cosmetologists, not just those in curly cuts, they say this as well. When your hair is in the curly state, it is shrunken up. The curls tend to hide the damage. Like now you can't see that my hair has any damage on it because my hair is curly, it's coily, it's in all of its glory, and curly hair can be very, very deceiving. Never guess that I need a trim right now. Like you never guess that I need a trim right now because curls just always do that. So I will always advocate for getting curly hair cut while it's blow dried or straightened. I love a blow dry or a flat iron cut, sometimes both. It just gets me right. It gets my shape perfect and I get all of my damaged ends off and my hair is just lovely. And you need to do that if you wear your hair in a blow dry state. If you like to blow dry your hair, sometimes you need to get blow dry cuts. Otherwise, it's just gonna be choppy and that's a mess. And you're gonna end up having to get a blow dry cut anyway. Every single wash day, every wash day, my hair looks different. So can you imagine cutting it while it's curly and then going to wash it and then it looks totally different? Yeah, no. With a blow dry or straightened cut, you know your hair is in the same length every single time. You know your hair is even if your curls dry differently. That's all I'm saying. Using more product when you really need more water. I know curly hair is dry, curly hair is thirsty, but most times it's thirsty for water, which is why you will always see me have my spray. This is a Mr. spray bottle. You will always see me have my Mr. spray bottle with me whenever I'm styling my hair. Unless you're styling in the shower, then obviously you won't need it. To wash and go specifically, you need to have water on hand. Most times products just need a little extra water to get it to start going. Only using products that are labeled for curly hair. I am a big advocate for trying almost anything on my hair except a relaxer. anything on my hair because it's about ingredients. I love Olaplex for my curls, I love L'Oreal for my curls, Redken. All those brands aren't necessarily branded for curly hair, but I love the ingredients and I love the formulas. I love how they perform for my curly hair because curly hair is hair. So I like to use shampoo, conditioners, treatments, even oils that aren't necessarily marketed for curly hair because they do work. Styling products, on the other hand, yeah, give me that curly hair gel. Give me that curly hair leave-in conditioner. Heat protectants, oils, yeah, I will use the straight hair stuff. Styling all of your curly hair the same way with the same technique. I have different textures all over my head, and some parts of my head require the raking method, some require the smoothing method, some require using a brush. With curly hair, it's a lot of trial and error, so you really have to know your hair because sometimes, like for me, the back of my head hangs low, so I like to scrunch that section. For the front, sometimes I have to finger coil it. For the sides, I use a brush, and then it all depends on the look that you're going for as well. Never sleeping with protection on your hair or not using the right technique. Everybody should have a bonnet at this point, but bonnets don't always work for every hairstyle or every curly texture. I do like bonnets, but I prefer using a scarf. Most times bonnets tend to crush my curls, and because I sweat in my scalp, I find that when I wear the bonnet, I sweat my style out a lot faster than if I wear a scarf, and my curls don't get crushed when I wear a scarf. And for me, I don't pineapple my hair unless I'm gonna wear it out because it's never gonna come back down. Of course, I never sleep with my hair too tight or anything like that. My nighttime routine is very simple. I don't do too much because I don't like to do too much with my curly hair. Refreshing your hair too much or skipping wash day. Yeah, you can only refresh your curls so much. You can only refresh it so much. If you're complaining about your hair being dry or it feels gross, you probably just need to go wash it. You don't need to add any more refresher spray. You don't need to refresh your hair another day. And extending it is only extending the damage, unfortunately. Sometimes you just need shampoo and conditioner. Point blank period. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from this video. Leave me any comments you have down below and suggestions. If there's anything you don't understand or comments or questions, like I said, leave them down in the comments, and check the description box for any of my recommendations. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in my next video.